When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it'll stay with him after the interception. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Working inside the red zone. In the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Another give here to Jency. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer, Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Pitch play to Jency. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Austin McNamara will kick this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Downfield, this finds Waddle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Stephanie!
Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Cole. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pick up at 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to the line fast.
19 right.
Brings up 2nd and 7. And the Raiders.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19-2. 70 Lions.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Motion man sent left. We give here to the motion man. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19, 65, track 60.
Back to throw. Driving across the 15-yard line. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Over right finds Waddle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. 18 card. Hey, smash Bronco. Check go.
Harvey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give left side to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3.
Street. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Ready, break! Back! Go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
11-yard line.
Panther 11, Lightning 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lightning 18, come on. 7 Come 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one finds Thornton. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He puts some juice on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming up. Before they can get the extra point away, the clock runs out. This is going to back them up 5 yards. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Raiders 48, Broncos 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers.
Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready? Cougar 19, Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Another throw here on second down. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard line.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
To throw here on first down. And they pick him off again! And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, go!
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Dropping back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More for Mile High in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And those running lanes are closing up fast start thing. He's out to just a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19, start! 70, Denver Wolf! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Now looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on 2nd. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connecting on his get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
70 range.
Working inside the red zone. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Broncos 48.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. And the Raiders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. In the red zone now. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Caught, nice game left side. At the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Giving this to Genty. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Hawks, 7, Hawks, take over.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
19 Tiger.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 19 Light.
To the air on 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Genty running right. And this round's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go, here we go. Half to 60, half to 60. 18, right here.
They send the tight end in motion. Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
18, Rambo, 18, Rambo. 79, Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. My man, my man.
Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Down. Cougar 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go now.
They're going to try and throw it here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Katie, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Let's go. Ready?
It's a third down, gives to Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Head. 18. Go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
60.
He'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
They're going for this. Into the hands of Cole. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He's going to throw it again. Got to him right as he threw it. It's an it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He takes it himself, and he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just...
Down he goes. Raiders got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70 Rangers.
Brings up fourth down.
79 Broncos.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He connects downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Broncos 42.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. 26-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This our last play of the quarter.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, Lion. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing from the gun. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. 79 from AT Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70 line, 70 ring, 70 ring.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kobe Durant has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Okay,
New
break.
set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That throw behind his intended target. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
This one misses the tight end, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Joe. Ready. Kill. Captain.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Back to work they go after the interception. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
19 tight. 19 Lion. Jab 60. Go.
Going again on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Another throw here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We send a man in motion. Shotgun now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
7 Lions. 7 Pirates. 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 7
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
3, up 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Track 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Take over.
Fourth down, pass coming. It's complete. This is Bowers. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
60 by 6.
They'll throw it here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Viking 18. 18. Pike. Mustang 19.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Check smash. Check smash. Head to 60. Head to 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
And they'll throw for it. Taking a chance to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Caught, high skate left side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Cut for big yards on the right side. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
The Broncos will...
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
56. Broncos 50.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go.
Back to pass on first and 10. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Slot man motioned over. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 12 in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Broncos 50.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again on second and 10, Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On third down, here's Nix. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, 14 points back. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose. They're
going to pass it here. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but he got that first down. So they're going to be able to run out the clock now, Brock, as they secure this victory.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. Finds him on the slant. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla. Really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence in the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer